early on in my career, I knew that A, I didn't want to work 9 to 5, and B, I didn't want to work all the time. And I wanted to be as serious about my life as I was about my business, and still continue to be. And one of the ways that my business continues to grow with me being in the room, but also more importantly, well, not more importantly, but equally as importantly, when I'm not in the room, has been content. And I love the power of content and what it can do. I also have a big mission, which is to help people and to give people what they need and to be able to give it to them whenever they need it. Has come from a place of me spending many years not knowing any of the answers. So when I moved down to London to become an actor in 2000, I didn't know any actors. I didn't know anybody that was making any money. And I joined a drama school, but I didn't really know about it. And likewise, I felt like I was really making it up as I went along, trying to do all of those things that everybody always talks about building your network and connecting with people and all of that. The second thing that is really near and dear to my heart is that I have 2 small children, and this power of content really came to me in 2015 when I had my son. And I had never seen as many of the hours in a 24-hour period as I had done before I had him. Our sleep was all over the shop. I couldn't plan in terms of work, yet content became my friend. Because what I figured out was that the time that I had available, I could create content as lead magnets. I guess that's the kind of technical marketing term, but I could build content which could sit on my platform or somewhere else that would introduce people to my work. I also didn't want to be one of those people that sat on sales calls all day trying to convince people to work with me who really didn't want to, not because they didn't like me, maybe they didn't, but because they weren't ready or it wasn't the right thing. And I never wanted to be one of those sleazy salespeople that keep pushing and just keep adding really scary questions about how their life's never going to be the same again unless they work with you. I didn't want to do that. And so content has been so essential to me over this last 10 years, but especially in the last 7 years. So I want to talk about it from all different kinds of angles, and not feeling that pressure to be a digital creator and some kind of camera person with a drone dangling off the side of a building trying to get a perfect shot. This is about you showing up, about being visible, about creating content that feels really good to you, and also having a plan. Because within this, I don't want you just to work harder, and maybe you're not a content creating is maybe not your job. So you need to make those hours that you're spending on it really work for you as well. I also go back to this sense of working smartly, not hard, with ease and flow. So the content that you make is never going to be a one-hit wonder, which you just hear, which you create once and then it disappears off the face of the earth. One of the things, especially that I've noticed in my podcast, because I'm a bit of a stats geek, every time I check in with it every week, all of the episodes increase. The reach gets far and wide every single week. And so I've really seen the power of that people can listen at all times of day and night, as I do with podcasts, as I do when I'm consuming content. And it can really help and support people. So if you want a bit of a content plan, if you're maybe at that stage where you're like, I have no idea what I'm talking about on the internet anymore, or I don't really know what should I be saying? What did I not? And maybe you've lost your way a bit and you need a bit of a plan. You need to come back to yourself. this workshop's going to be perfect for you. So if you have any questions, of course, email me hello@nikkiraby.com, or you can just go ahead, purchase. It's all there for you, and you can log in whenever you need, and I'll see you on the inside.